2023 has been my craziest year so far. I mean, at the beginning I turned 30 years old. Then I started posting short videos on my TikTok and Instagram accounts. The house building process came slowly to an end, and thus I had to spend way too much time installing the flooring. Then I became a father. We moved into the new house, and then I of course had to install and set up everything there, like my lab or my voice recording studio in my closet. I was doing all of that while of course regularly creating and posting new videos on my YouTube channel. And I can say right now that I'm super happy that at the end of the year things finally slowed down a bit. That was of course just a brief summary of what happened in 2023. And in the rest of this video I want to talk a bit more in detail about my video production and how things will move forward. Specifically, that means why I started creating short videos, how my video releases performed in 2023, and how 2024 will look like for me. And of course, at the end, I also picked some spicy questions from Patreon, X, aka Twitter, Instagram and Facebook that I would love to answer. And of course, if you're looking for a specific part, you can use my timestamps below to skip to those parts. And with that being said, let's get started. So let's start with the short videos. And here I have to address the elephant in the room, which is that I stated in my recap 2021 video that I'm actually not such a big fan of short videos. Now back then I said that I occasionally watch Instagram for short videos and not really YouTube, because back then I really thought that the new YouTube system was interfering with the long format videos. So the mixing between the shorts and long videos didn't really work. So here I have to admit that my opinion changed, and now I daily watch Instagram and TikTok short videos. I think they are quite funny. There's also educational stuff mixed in, so there's a really good balance that I like, and you can watch it for a very short amount of time if you like have 5-minute break, watch some stuff. It's interesting. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, I would say. And for YouTube, it also changed in a positive way, I would say. It's way better integrated with really separating the long format videos from the shorts. You got your shorts feeds, you got your long videos. Pretty much I'm very happy with the system now, and even for creators you got this clear separation. So yeah, that is improvement. The only thing they didn't nail on YouTube yet is when watching on a TV. Because there, when you go to the videos from one creator, you got shorts and long-term videos all on one page, and I think that can be interfering if you're posting too many shorts, because then you only see those. And fun fact, that is why I only post one short between my long videos. So yeah, I like short videos now. And I thought maybe if I post shorts on my own on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube, then I could reach an audience I haven't reached yet. So that was my idea, and now I needed to make shorts. But there was just a tiny problem. And that problem was that I do everything on my YouTube channel on my own. So I find the ideas, prototyping, shooting the videos, editing the videos, writing scripts, doing the voiceover, everything. I do it all on my own, and the thing is that it takes so much time. There really was no possibility for me to edit shorts on my own. And also I have no real idea how to do that. And that was actually thankfully the moment a company reached out to me. They were like, hey, we do shorts, we do those for tons of creators out there, here's the snippets. Maybe we can take a video of yours and turn it into a short, and if you're happy, we can continue with a cooperation. And I thought, I love the idea. And so they did. The video turned out pretty good. I really love the short style they are doing. Right now, all the shorts on my TikTok and Instagram, I do enjoy them. Some are a hit or miss, you never know, but they're doing an awesome job, and I was like, hey, we're gonna do this for 30 videos at the beginning, and they did their thing. I created my TikTok and Instagram accounts and posted the first short there. And I was actually pleasantly surprised how many people I reached on TikTok. I mean, if we look back now, then I got a video with 700,000 views and some with way lower views and everything in between. But overall, back then I was very happy with the numbers, I was happy with the feedback. And yeah, I also posted on Instagram. That didn't work out that well. I still reached a couple of people, but not like TikTok. But overall, still very happy with both things. Tried out a new thing and it kind of worked, I would say. And as soon as the 30 shorts were posted there, I then took the best of because I saw what videos performed the best and I put them on YouTube. And that also worked out pretty well. As you can see, we even got short videos on YouTube with 1 million views. And what was more interesting for me was how many new viewers discovered my channel for the first time. So that was basically my goal from the beginning, and it seems to have worked out in the end. What I didn't really like that much though was that the subscribers got only increased by 8,000 to 9,000 with my shorts. So not really the goal there, but I feel like more people have me on their radar now, and that is all I hope for. It is getting really hot here. I hope I can finish this video. By the way, as soon as I was done posting the best of those 30 videos on YouTube, I went back to the company and said that I was very happy with the results and I would love to continue working together. And they were like, sure, here are the new videos. That was in October of 2023. So right now you can enjoy a new batch of videos on TikTok and Instagram. And they will also later come to YouTube. So feel free to visit those channels if you're interested in that. Link is in the description. And by the way, fun fact, now the videos on TikTok perform way worse than those on Instagram for whatever reason. Yeah, with that being said, that was the short video topic. Okay, now let's talk about video performance. And for that, let's firstly look back at 2022. There my views were 33 million. And when looking at 2023 now, then it is 36 million. So yeah, it is more, but the problem is for 2023, it is my normal videos plus short views combined. So my regular videos alone were 28 million views and my short video views were 8 million views. But I'm still very happy about these results. And the reason for that is my new release schedule, which I introduced, I think, in the middle of 2022. Before that, I did 3 videos in 3 weeks and then a 1-week break. But as you might already know or think from hearing that, it was very exhausting and I wanted to do bigger projects. So I switched to 1 video in 1 week, then a 1-week break, again 1 video break, and so on. So basically 1 video every 2 weeks. And for 2023, I pretty much pulled through with this new release schedule. I would love to have posted more. I tried that. I think in March or April, I was capable of doing 3 videos. But besides those months, the projects were so big, there was so much other stuff to do this year. I was constantly doing planning just so that it is possible to post 1 video every 2 weeks. I had to pre-produce all the time. Then I was in a hurry lots of times. It was not the most pleasant year for the video productions, just in the planning aspect. So I'm happy that things slowed down a bit and next year will hopefully be more relaxed. I will hopefully be able to post more. No promises here though, because there is still lots on my plate with being a father, with more house projects, bigger ones that I'm planning that require more time. And yeah, generally I thought it wasn't healthy, my old release schedule. So maybe there's time for a change, maybe the old one will come back. It's a fun bag, I can't promise you anything. I just hope you're looking forward to what is to come. Okay, And now let's look back at some specific videos from 2023. And I gotta say, in the first half, I was super happy with the reception of my videos, the views, the feedbacks, everything. I think there I even got the biggest spikes when it comes to views on my channel yet. And that is because of the debunking video where I exposed a fake project and tried to make it real. So really fun and interesting topic, but I gotta say I didn't expect that so many people wanted to watch that and enjoyed that. And that was basically a theme for other videos as well. For example, the vacuum video, also now with over 1 million views, completely unexpected. I never thought people would enjoy upgrading a vacuum motor this much. So yeah, I even did a continuation of that, which didn't perform that well, but you know that how it is. And the last one, which really surprised me positive, was the PFC basics video, so the power factor correction circuit video. Also lots of views on that. I never expected that, never thought that so many people would be interested in such a boring electronics topic, which still though is very important for our electrical future. So yeah, first half, really awesome, really unexpected things. But when we look at the second half, that was right around the time we moved into the new house, then you can see a downwards trend with the views. I was like, okay, some topics maybe are a bit too niche or not that interesting, but overall the views went down a bit, even for my last AliExpress parts. I mean, yes, it was part 7, so there was a bit of a fatigue going on with the video series. I know that, I'm aware of such a thing, but overall it was just going down a bit, but in the end, it's YouTube. Maybe they changed something, the algorithm, I have no idea. I just saw some view drops as well on other channels, so I don't know. I'm still doing fine, still happy with the views. Maybe it'll come back, maybe not. For YouTube, it's always up and downs, but overall, very happy about this year, yeah. And there is one question I would love to answer right now, which I saw in a variety of different forms, like where is DIY or buy, where are the basics videos, and will there be more debunking videos? And here I have to say, first off, that there were 4 basics videos this year, and I think 1 DIY or buy episode. So the series are not dead, it's just that from the beginning to now they slowed down a bit, simply because I always make videos about stuff that I'm currently interested in. I encounter a specific problem and I'm like, hey, this could be a video, or everyday problems which I turn into videos, and that just slowed down for those topics. It doesn't mean there will be no more episodes. It is always in my mind, hey, you can turn that into such a video type when I see such a thing. So yeah, there will be more. It just takes time. If the subject fits, I'll do it. And also with debunking videos, if I see something on the internet, I'm like, this, who believes this? We have to debunk this, we have to talk about this, show this. I will do it, but it's always dependent on my mood, what I encounter, like I said already, okay? Yeah, so I don't want to be pushed into a specific video series and only do that. Like I think this year with the AliExpress video series, which I did quite a lot this year, but it was also fun, and also now shows its fatigue, because I'm not that in. I will still do it, I still got some fun stuff, but it's not like, hey, I will do 20 episodes. I know there is a limit to that. Maybe it'll come back later, maybe not, but I wouldn't push myself to do something that I do not want to do, because I think for this job it's important to enjoy doing what you're doing, very important, otherwise I might stop someday, and that is basically why I don't go for a specific video series. I'm like, hey, I need this right now. No, I'll go slow, and tackle every electronics thing I can find. Yeah, I hope I didn't exaggerate too much here. That was basically my video releases in 2023. Very happy about it, and now move on to the questions. But before that, I would love to thank my Patreon supporters for their continuous support. Due to their financial support of a minimum of $1 per month, I am more or less financially free, which means that even if YouTube or my sponsors do not want to pay me, I can still keep the lights on and keep going with my videos. And I think that is super important. So huge thanks to them. First question from Milos Kondik. What kind of heating do you have in your new house? Radiators or underfloor heating? And what heat source do you use? Also, do you have a smart home system? Thank you. So for the heating system, we got underfloor heating, which not only looks mesmerizing, but is also more efficient, at least for the heat source, because you can use lower temperatures for heating. And fun fact, it was also not possible to get traditional radiators. The building company just didn't offer them. They were like, no, we don't do that anymore. Underfloor heating is nowadays pretty standard in Germany, I would say, in new buildings. Yeah, and I also really like the underfloor heating. Probably because I oftentimes have cold feet. And with that, you cannot get cold feet. It's not like you step on lava. It's not hot, it's not cold. It's just like at maximum body temperature. So very comfortable. And for that, as the heat source, we use a heat pump. Also very happy with that. It uses electricity, as you might know, and I got an app for it. So as an example, here we got a very cold day in Germany. It was like -5 degrees Celsius out there, and the heat pump used 20 kilowatt hours, and we got 100 kilowatt hours of thermal energy. So getting 100 kilowatt hours from 20, pretty good efficiency, I would say. And the last big benefit for me is that I can make electricity on my own. I explored this a bit this year with my balcony power plant. Really awesome project. Definitely check that out. And next year I will hopefully go way bigger with that, doing a proper solar installation, photovoltaic, and with that you can make lots of your own electricity. Of course, not during the cold and dark winter months, but big time gap where you can use that. And I really love that, being self-sufficient in that way when you compare it to, I don't know, coal, gas, or something like that. And the last thing, do you have a smart home system? Not yet. I thought about the topic, I did some research, so maybe that will be a project for next year. Geoff asks, now that you have a solar plant for a while, what do you think of it? Satisfied with the results? Is there anything that is not working as well as you anticipated? In my ideal world, I would like to see one running in almost every building. Does that seem realistic to you? Now, first off, I'm very happy with the Victron system that I installed, because it not only works flawlessly, but it also tracks everything, like the house power consumption, the solar consumption, how much the batteries get charged. You can adjust everything, control everything, see it everywhere in the world. It's awesome stuff. And when we come to the real life performance of my solar plant, balcony power plant with 2 panels, it's not that much, and that is pretty much the problem. It's also oriented to the west, so I basically only get production in the afternoon. And in winter, especially right now, it's so little, there isn't much at all. And that's a bit frustrating. And in the summer, you can definitely get some, but I think once you start installing some panels, you just want more, and I want more. And I got 4 of them in my garage, which I hope to put on my garden house, which I built, by the way, in 2 days. I destroyed my back during that time. And there I would love to mount those 4 on the roof a bit at an angle to the south. And then next year, hopefully, get a contractor which does solar on my roof, because yeah, I will not do that on my own. That is basically why I did the balcony power plant video, just to test out how much work it takes to get 2 panels on the roof, and I realized not gonna happen by myself, as it was a pain. The panels are just too heavy to get on the roof by myself, so I even had to hire a company there to get those 2 on the roof, and for the rest I will just get a proper company who does that, and then maybe do the rest of the electrical installation and whatnot. So yeah, overall super happy with the system, but I need more. Next question from Andrew. Are there any new circuits to design, or is most of electronics the creative application of all the solutions we already know? Do new technologies like GaN mean we can solve whole new problems? Is there something on the horizon that excites you? So I think there will not be big electronics breakthroughs like with transistors back then or similar stuff. Nowadays it is all about refining things, making things a bit faster in switching speeds, less power losses, more efficient, going smaller. With CPUs you see it all the time, how they get smaller. I think that is the way things will go, so it will not be super exciting anymore, but that doesn't mean that it does not get exciting at all. For example, this year I did a video with some future tech boards. For example, the Bluetooth positioning system. I didn't know that you can do it like that with Bluetooth Low Energy. Really interesting stuff. Or for example, the 4G module, like a development board that can use the 4G network. It's old stuff that is slowly being developed that then hits the mass markets. So everything gets a bit more affordable when it comes to the new technologies. But I think big things, not so sure. And what excites me, also a very difficult question, because it's not like, hey, we have a release date for this new stuff. It's not like the gaming industry where you can get hyped for that. It comes rather abruptly and with quick notice. So looking forward to stuff, I have no idea. I'm definitely looking forward to what comes next with electronics, how things will move forward, but what exactly, no idea. But it will definitely be interesting. Next question from Jasper. For casual DIYer, would you recommend KiCad, EDA, Easy EDA, or something else? Personally, I never tried KiCad before, because I started with Easy EDA and until now I pretty much stuck with it. Super simple to use. It took me maybe an hour to get used to it. All the basic functionality is there, what you need for simple circuits and I think intermediate circuits. So it's good stuff. I would definitely recommend it to a beginner. Question from Lisa. How is Parenthood? So after experiencing Parenthood for half a year now, I have to say that it is true what everyone said before, and that is that you can't really explain parenthood, being a parent. You have to experience it, because every newborn, every baby is different, different stages, how they behave. You have to tackle it on your own, and that is definitely true. It can be super hard, one of the hardest, most frustrating things in my life so far, but it's also one of the most rewarding things, I think, that I experienced so far. So a mixed bag. For me, it is definitely worth it. But next question from Scrub on YT. Which engineering is more fun to you? Electrical aspect or electronics? I think both worlds, electrical and electronics, have their advantages. And for me, I feel like it is what I'm in the mood for today. What is better? Like the garage video I did, typical installation of electrical stuff, is really rewarding when you're done, because you need outlets, you need lights. Yeah, so that is awesome to have and also mandatory. And for electronics, it's smaller stuff sometimes. with intricate circuits, but that can also be super rewarding when you got your circuits done and properly functioning like you hoped for. That can also be super fun, and they can have so many applications. So yeah, both is awesome. I cannot choose. Almost the last question from It's Aditya Official. Your favorite project of the year? So I have two favorite projects this year. The first one is more on the electronic side, and that was the video in which I exposed fast charging. I basically built a couple of circuits that can either drain a battery with 1 amp or 5 amps and then charge them up. And I basically hooked up 6 phone batteries and did 3 of them with 1 amp, 3 with 5 amps, and did a bunch of charging cycles. And at the end, you can actually see a difference, a very interesting result for me. I did not expect to see it that clearly, so that is why it was my favorite. It was also not easy to do, so I'm proud that it worked out like that in the end. And the other one is more on the electrical side. That was my balcony power plant system, mini PV system, however you want to call it, because I just think it's awesome that nowadays everyone can install a bit of solar power on their own. The system was of course a bit more complicated, but for me definitely suitable, and in the end also a test to see whether I could mount my own solar panels on the roof, which didn't work out that well. I will not do that for the roof. I will hire a company for that, but I at least tried, and it was hard but fun. So yeah, these two my favorites. And the last question from Prajalak C. More RF and microwave stuff next year? So if you watched my last big video of 2023, then you know that I already did a bit of RF stuff with my Wi-Fi router because I wanted to increase its strength. There I compared some antenna types, tried to build my own directional antenna and some other stuff. Check it out if you have no idea what I'm talking about. The feedback from viewers was a lot. Some people loved it, some people hated it, and there were some people who didn't like it, but also told me what I did wrong, what can be improved, how you can do such things with RF. And I took that personally, I would say. I mean, what they're trying to teach me, and I was like, hey, I should do another RF videos about antennas next year. Not sure what topic I will incorporate, how I will do it exactly, but I have it on my list. I hope I'll get to it. Again, no promises. I try to do what I'm interested in. So yeah, hopefully it'll happen and we will see. Yeah, and with that being said, my small recap is done. But don't click away yet, because I forgot to tell you that I now have a Discord server. So click the link below in the video description to join it. There you can drop video ideas, AliExpress hidden gems, talk with others, all that good stuff. It's really nice there. And yeah, last but not least, if you got other questions, then drop them in the comment section below. I will try to answer as many as possible. Yeah, enjoy your holidays. I hope you're having a good new year, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay creative.